son of a monitor is muted. Well, at least I. No, that's. Why was it muted? I had this whole introduction. Oh, I kind of botched it. I could have just said nothing, actually, and that would have changed everything. Hello there, Aztec. How you doing, buddy? I hopefully lucky enough that you didn't see it, or I mean, I guess you wouldn't have heard. But hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh, you did. Um, I, look, I'm out of practice. I didn't think it was muted. Yeah, I kind of felt like I wasn't hearing anything, and then I noticed, no sound is coming through. And then I saw my mic and it was on red and it was muted. I need to stop doing that because I keep getting widely invested in conversations and then no one hears it. Anyways, I have to lurk, but I want to say hi and wish you a good stream. Well, it's nice to see you, Aztec, and I wish you a good day or night. And I'm planning just to do something chill because I'm quite exhausted by the following weeks and just wanted to do something a bit calming. And I'll probably do that for a couple of streams. Probably the next stream, and I don't know if the stream after. But I will end up continuing the RPG, Labyrinth of Refrain, which is quite enjoyable. Though I thought I might as well do something calm. One of two choices I had was either a rhythm game, but I kind of held on that because I don't think I've read the rules for that one. I don't know if I can stream it. I have to check out a bit about that one. But the other one it was a visual novel, in fact. Tavern Talks, which I don't really play much visual novels. The only one I've played have been Doki Doki Literature Club, which when everything was kind of like the only trend I ever followed because I was kind of curious about it. That and theories, game theories also kind of pushed me to it, and that was quite fun. Running it with me and my friend and all. It wasn't on stream, it was just something we did on our phone. But I never really did much visual novels. I don't think I have much patience for one. Or I guess at least I never tried. But it's fantasy, and I love fantasy, one of my favorite genres. And also, probably what you know, style of games, because I love Final Fantasy. And as I said before, Final Fantasy X, my favorite, best game. So, I thought this would be the best choice. And plus, Tavern Talks is on sale, so this would be fun to delve into. I'll probably stream for a couple hours. I say this because no, I don't know if I'll because I usually say this and I end up streaming for more than expected. I'll see how far I'll get into this. I'll keep going till my stamina runs out. So, I say without further ado, we might as well jump into it, shall we? Tavern Talks. Now, I remember I've heard about this game long ago. And I say about a couple months ago, I realized that the game came out. And so badly I wanted to back this game, especially with some of the additional features it came out with, but at the time I really could. Wait, there's a plushie campaign? Oh, I really but yeah, I really wanted to back this up because it looks quite interesting, and honestly, it would have been my first game to back up that I was rather invested in and could actually trust could be completed. There are several games I wanted to back up because I wanted to put myself in there. I don't know why. I found it quite interesting and I thought it would be fun. And also these wanted walls are is looks quite cool. Banned for avant-garde performance. Table flipping temper warning may start a brawl over musical critiques. Leon Tater crash. Boutress the boisterous. Artemis oral divinity evergreen. Sorrel. I wonder how many there are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 40 water papers. Man for stealing a barrel. Needed it as a dragon mug. Fang. These are, I really like the sketches. And I like the wanted poster motif of it. Especially since my a friend, I know Miki has Makoto Nui has done wanted poster commissions, and it looked really cool. I know I find wanted poster art quite interesting. Then again, I like art in general and certain styles of it. Right now, I'm just kind of having a look around to see what they have. Because this is quite interesting. Just a quick breeze through. I might end up looking through it more slowly on my off time. Because honestly, I kind of want to see what this fantasy world has in store. Because I'm kind of going on through this blind. So, I say without further ado, let's hop into it. Huh. I wonder if there's multiple endings to this. Let's see. D&M is what we call it. Ah, okay. Oh, how rustic. Oh, okay. It kind of look like you're kind of look like you're struggling to open that door. Ah, that's the last thing you want to say. But it's also the most fun saying because, something wild is always going to occur. Oh, yeah. Innkeeper, uh, how's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? Oh, that's me. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. I I had an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on your adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted mushrooms that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. I don't think you want a gnome, trust me. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same Emerithine Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. Can you dial that back? I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so. You are a very riveting conversationalist. Wow, what a interesting life you have. Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces, or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh, that exactly. I didn't know. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? You know, that would be probably interesting character I can make in D&D game. A person with a nut allergy. How would that work in a fantasy world? Can magic kill a nut allergy? Can it get rid of a nut allergy? Are there allergies in D&D world? I don't think that's ever been looked into. I need to look into that. I need to be the first to do that in my party. And speaking of nuts, I'm gonna eat some roasted pistachios. Anaphylactic shock. Anaphylactic? Anaphylactic. Anaphylactic? Anaphylactic shock. I think that's it. No, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is you're missing some spice. Oh, no, 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 no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help much. Though I am very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. I was talking about the spice in your life. Oh, that's what you meant. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. More like British cuisine. Okay. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Bland soup, mostly like cafeteria food, because honestly, they don't season the hell out of anything. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life is bad, but also not particularly fun. I mean, yeah, have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Like, season it. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon? Don't they go up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. Ah, I'm afraid of heights. And of people. And of actors. But apart from that, I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? And how are you gonna tell a tale to anyone if you're afraid of people? Heights, I get it. How the hell are you afraid of actors? I'm pretty sure actors and people fall in the same category. What is it? Actors that's completely different. How can I sing of things I've never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my force and I look after it, but I want to get out of here and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I am not singing. Okay, man, how would I even sing this? Opera style? I don't want to sing. I'm just no, okay. Uh, how the hell am I so self-conscious to sing? I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes. Man, this sucks. A pretty nymph, that's pretty daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. Hey there, Alpha. How you doing? Let me give you a shout out real quick. There we go. How you been? How's the stream going? I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter, but to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Huh? Character information? Fable? Oh, 110. Ranger? Oh, does it have like all D&D classes? Neutral good. Currently playing Borderlands 2 with friends today for one of their streams. Borderlands 2. I don't know much about the Borderlands series. Uh, no, I think that's the. It's not the Telltale games. I've only seen Borderlands from the Telltale games. That seemed quite interesting. I only caught snippets of it. I don't know the whole lore entirely, or what the game is actually about, or how it plays. It's a silly FPS gun looter shooter game. A gun looter game. Oh, okay, okay. Probably why I haven't heard of it or sought it out much. Shooters aren't really my forte. I haven't been a fan of shooters, but that's because mostly how I've been raised. Though one shooter game I've been really into that I enjoy is Doom. It's all good. Alrighty, right. Let's see. Alignment neutral good. Arcana, the hangman. Is there any meaning behind Arcana? Rumors, quest, log. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is discovering new drinks. I love to sing exciting things about magic. Okay. Oh, sweet. What is this? Oh, I got drinks for stats. Ah, interesting. Ignis. Rumor has it that a spicy potion can make the warrior out of anyone. With its enhanced strength, even the heaviest weapons or logs can be lifted. Cantio, created by mixing honey with classified magic. This ingredient bolsters your charisma, making your people skills sparkle. Maybe too literally. Actually, this kind of reminds me of a D&D character I had who was frick. I can't remember his whole name, but his name was Yanti. And he wasn't a Yanti, he was a Alistar. Is that what they were called? Alistar? Oh, his name was Yanti Vogadis. I'm pretty sure it was an Alistar. I think that was the name of the race. And he was a artificer. Artificer with the background in Guild Artisan. He was basically like a barkeeper, but a pretty good chef. It was kind of like a concept design. I only got to run him for a little bit, but never got to use him that long, which is kind of unfortunate because I did enjoy his style. He's basically like an ordinary person with a mentor. Calistar! That's it, not Alistar. It was a Calistar. That's the name of the race. But basically, he was basically an ordinary person with a spirit that would visit in his mind or dream, which which would give him guidance every now and then. Who taught him the way in culinary arts and bartending. He's quite a chill guy, laid back, smoker. Liked him, my favorite. And this kind of, and I kind of want to pull from this. Maybe there's something from here that I can add to my character. Because I've also been getting into Pathfinder, and who knows, I could probably remake Yanti Vogadis into something else. Ooh, that would be interesting. Pluma. Every ingredients enhances finance reflexes with Pluma, adventurers become quicker, better, faster, stronger. Perhaps not the last one. Yeah, don't worry, I can mix that. Tempest, favored by scholars and wizards alike, and this mystical potion of unknown origin is infamous for the ability to fortify your intelligence, and Frigis, hailing from the highlands, its roomy intelligence raises your defense, shielding you from harm no matter how tough you are. Frigis makes you tougher. I feel like there's going to be more later on, maybe. Infusions, interesting. And the map. Holy smokes, it's a lot. I'm going to have to learn about this. Oh, this is my tavern. Okay, so I'm in the Northern Republic. Southern Republic. Wait a minute. He lives around here. Zenith? Trangard? That's not what he mentioned. Ashen Grove. The Ashen Grove is the largest forest in the entire continent. It's a magical forest with a mysterious fog that shrouds the woods as soon as the sun vanishes. Interesting. From the horizon. No one really knows why this fog caused the Ashen Grove's calm. Oh, thank you. Hey, Cedric. And I will take a drink. I'm running low on water. I should probably pick up some more at the store later. Oh, actually, the store is going to close soon. Oh, I still got my snacks. Pistachios. Drink amalgamate. I am drinking. I just so happened to drink the last bottle of my water. But I got pistachios. Nothing much. What's up with you? How you doing? How's my favorite pirate doing? Shoot, maybe I should have gotten more water. I'm always forgetting one last thing. Thinking about coming, thinking about the coming commander decks. When are they coming out? Because I really want to get that Titus commander deck. That's gonna be fun. Plains, forests, islands. That's gonna be. Actually, it's gonna be my first commander deck I've ever played with because I've never done commander. And again, I don't think I'll have anyone to play it with. I mean, at least I'll have it. That's one thing. Nah. No one really knows why. Said fog calls the Ashen Grove home. Many attributes to it is to the sylvan spirits and the veil to the spirit realm. Being especially thin at night, a clan of elves watches over the Ashen Grove, each of them guarding certain parts of the forest. Since they know the forest intimately, they also ensure that no one has to walk through it alone. The shore in the west of the forest is called the Quag Mangrove, a dangerous place even most of the elves avoid. Rumor has it that some gruesome, brutal beast lives here. Ooh, Commander is fun. My favorite format of Magic. Never played Commander, but you mentioned it before, where it's like 100 deck cards, which I kind of find it like a weird style of play. And actually, I say that the Ashen Grove kind of reminds me of my own, because I used to be in this like very infamous 24/7 style server. Uh, Before I learned that no D&D is better than bad D&D. And goodness gracious, I'm glad basically we it's like a whole server and channels bit with like each region with whole lore and all that. There were like multiple DMs. I had my own server I was in charge of. Uh it was a D&D area I called Pax Silva, which I did end up reusing. That's kind of being I kind of took that and kind of reworked into my own person. Everything in Paxilva was on my own create. But skipping past that, I had this character named Zazel, one of my NPCs, a green dragon, great worm, or at least I think worm to great worm, and she was a forest dragon, guardian of the Zazel forest is what it was called because of what lived in there. 100 card deck, a single cop of only single copy cards, one of them being the commander. Okay. Oh, how have you been, Fazzy? Oh, I've been doing all right. Uh, a bit stressed, sometimes a bit motivationless when it comes to like my own personal projects. Though right now, there's like a lot of things I'm doing. If it's not like classwork, I am trying to do a challenge with my friends and like write up a short story by the end of the month. Something interesting and entertaining with topics we kind of give one another. Something to feel that creativity. That and I'm trying to get to designing characters, which is tough in its own. When you're your own harsh critic, it kind of you kind of beat yourself down. Next are coming out June 13th. They're gonna be $70 to $80. Whoo boy. Yeah, I get that. And you get love and hugs, man. Thanks. And I would definitely love to return the love and hugs back to you. Even like face to face, I would love to give you guys a hug. I just like creating things, honestly. Though most of the things I can only create is in concept, and that's like in mind or in writing. It is very hard to like make it more fleshed out physically or visually. Everything I can imagine in my mind, but it never comes out exactly how I want it to. I mean, I, I get it. I just need to practice more, but it still is a bit disheartening. And sometimes like that, it kind of like really takes the wind out of your sails. Well, you may be your own harshest critic, but you got support here. Yeah, I do. That does keep me going, and plus seeing others, it does want me to at least pursue to get some of their level. I at least like, cause weird, cause I also cause with like certain art styles, I want to obtain a certain of coolness and cuteness. I can't reach that level of cool. I can't reach that level of cute. Cause I like, cause one like artist I aspire is like Temmie, who creator of Undertale. Follow her, love her work. She has this very cute art style, and it's also cool too. It's like I aspire to be you. That level of work, and like your pixel art as well. And it's like pixel art. I feel like I'm improving. I mean, I feel there's a lot more I want to do with it. Obviously, posture check, stretching, but yeah, yeah. There's a lot more I want to do. I'm not gonna stop. I'm trying not to stop. I'm trying to get the motivation to keep going. Either be my procrastination or lack of motivation. I just trying to keep going. That's all I can do, really. But it's nice to hear a bit of criticism from others and see what I can do to just grow and develop. You got amazing pixel art. Thanks. I hope to work on more and release more. Just gotta keep practicing. I'm actually working on like isometric art style because I did want to do something. I don't know how much I want to share about that one though, because I don't want that to be connected to anything else. Because I kind of do have another account which I keep private to myself. I don't know if I should be even sharing that kind of information. Sometimes it's always sometimes it's also about networking and seeing what some people have done and see if you can try it on your end and see how you can do things with your own twist. And not say you're a goob as fast. I am. And yeah, I guess I gotta find my own twist. Yeah, you're right. Because there's like a lot of styles that I love, and I want to at least try to get all of it so I can combine it into something that fits me. I'll get there someday. Well, I should probably stop getting sidetracked a bit. But yeah. Either way, Ashen Grove kind of reminds me of the Zazel Forest and the creatures I kind of had. Well, actually, speaking of like creating things, I did. I'm going on another tangent. I enjoy in the 24/7 whole D&D server I use, I did enjoy creating things and running things for people. Creating like little stories and adventure. It's like I like adventure. I like fantasy. I like magic. I like creatures. Monsters are amazing in general because it's just how they look, how they act, how they interact with the world. One of the creatures I made was like I'm pretty sure those that play D&D know what the owl bear is. And I took that motif and well, it was actually kind of from inspired from one artwork I saw, which I don't know, it feels like it came from League of Legends or something, but it was like this tall, lengthy mass thing with the staff. I don't know what it was exactly, but I just saw owl bear and I was like, "Oh, that would be interesting." What about an owlbear with a touch of Fae? And I created what is called the Owl Guardian, like a protector of the forest, quite mysterious. Then they appear when heavy mist or fog rolls in deep within the forest. They serve as guardians or protectors, and sometimes Like though travelers who make their way through the forest would leave offerings to them. They were quite neutral. I would say probably chaotic neutral in a sense. They can be dangerous if provoked or if you mean to cause harm. I mean, one can take from the forest, but there's a limit to how much you can take, especially without giving back. And usually have it that when the fog rolls in and you stray off the path from the forest, because there is a trail in the Zayadov forest, and you can accidentally stray off if you're not paying attention. If the fog rolls in and gets thicker, you're basically kind of screwed as you're kind of trapped in that. Or if you end up running into the Owl Garden, hopefully you have an offering that'll appease it, that'll help you guide you back to the path. Otherwise, you're kind of lost in the woods. And I kind of have it where those kind of go insane and become part of the trees themselves, as if melding into one, or they slowly become rooted into it. Possibly caused by the Owl Guardians, or so they say. May recommend a channel to raid depending on who ends their stream first. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, a Fable Ranger, Gentle Soul, regular. Kemlar VT. Oh, alright. Sure. If they're still around, I just know I do plan on. How long was I streaming? I do plan to stream for a couple of hours. Hopefully, they're still around by then. And then I'll stream Kemlar. He's a good friend and a good man. I recommend checking it out if you ever need some advice. I'm sure he can help. Oh, shoot. All right. What does he do? I'm kind of curious. Well, to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I prefer you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. Alright, you like nymphs. Noted. What does this do? Oh, okay, that's conversation log. What does this do? Oh, that's auto. Yes, I love to. God dang it, I missed the conversation. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Oh, yes, I love a drink. Ah, sweet. The usual? Yes, please. That means a Swiss strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel light as a feather. It makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the wave of a sunny lake. Alright, you like nymphs. Noted. He's a variety streamer that plays a lot of games and loves to play Final Fantasy games, Pokemon, etc. and does some schedule with his stream. Oh, nice. Oh, another Final Fantasy enjoyer. Can never have enough of those. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a swift strike. Message receive. Although, although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tap for so long, I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Also, no worries. If he finishes before you do, then we'll raid you. Oh, alright. Welcome to. Oh, shoot. Hopefully, this doesn't get complicated. Welcome to drinking. The drink mixing nuke. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andy. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, we usually start figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Hey, I got a book. I can read. Draw a recipe? If you look at specific, I gotta keep it. I'm not gonna screw it up. Make sure you ask me browse recipes. Can you can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for more varied results. But the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I settle on one, I can use the chalk to draw on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can erase it with the sponge or pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles right here. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. You can eat your stats. You can't even. The potions have a name! Use the name, don't use their stats! If I mess up or redo my drink or for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes down to. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Where's the vortex? Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. Oh, I just. That's one, two. Oh, frick. Alright, that should be it. No. Uh, primordial vortex. Yeah, that's not the right drink. It has to be a recipe that fits. What do you mean the recipe that fits? Wait, but I'm making What do you mean? This is total. One, two. No. Shut up, said. Okay, that's one, two. There we go. This drink is not finished. How's it not finished? What? How? Oh, what? So intelligence? Okay, and then how the? Well, I got it right, so that is pretty cool. Wow, it actually teleported. Of course it does. What do you think was happening? I thought you were just good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. And thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they be the end of you? Maybe. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but. But what? Never mind. Classic. Every tavern has their own shady rogue that stands in the corner of a dark room. I'm not gonna ask you your backstory. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right, what kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma wouldn't couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Alright, spoken heart. I say about 3 one shield and strength. This should this should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Rumor unlocks songs of bones and water. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing the song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully, hyperbole. Lonesome lagoon? Not here. I don't know. I assume near water region. Pale woods, sea mist. How about here? Fair weather, copper on the go. Nope. Okay, Boreas. Lonesome Lagoon. There we go. Located in Boreas. Lonesome Lagoon, nestled deep within the southern islands of Boreas. The Lonesome Lagoon is a mystery to most. Its water shimmers with surreal light, creating an illusion of a swirl, a vortex, or perhaps a portal. There are stories about dangerous entities residing within the Lonesome Lagoon, which is why a handful of adventurers who have been to Boreas do not dare to delve deeply into its secrets. According to stories of sailors passing by, you can sometimes hear a silent haunting melody coming from the lagoon on nights when the water glows unnaturally, warning away everyone who dares to enter. Huh, interesting. Alright. The brooding type I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams? Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand. That I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers. Fable, we belong to the woods, like the stream that rivers down the mountains. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. And nymphs. I can't forget the nymphs. Of course, I can never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. Oh, nothing on the board. Can I? What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it then? What if it did? Now be a dream come true? Yearn for the mines. When I was a young lad, I've yearned for the mines. I am not gonna watch the. I don't want to watch the Minecraft movie. It looks. I. Ah, shoot, I'm out of water. The store is like a walk away. Oh, yeah, actually, I got a little water right here, actually. And a posture check. And a short rest. Trying to remember what a short rest was. I do. It looks fun bad. Yeah, I know that feeling. Fun bad. It does seem quite interesting. Short rest. What was a short rest? Stretch, take a break. Take a break. Stretch. Yeah, I think actually, yeah, I'll take a break. I do need to get some water. I'm kind of out. I think it's a quick trip. I'm pretty sure I can run over. Yeah, I think this calls for a break. And once I can get up and run. It does look kind of, yeah. I mean, it does kind of. One last thing I want to mention. It looks interesting, but much like the Sonic movie, and I enjoy the Sonic movies, mind you. I think it would be better if they animated it instead of combine this live actors with these, like they did with like Nintendo did with the Mario movie. Yeah, it needs to be either good or fun. If it's neither, then it's not enjoyable. But I kind of wish they stopped doing this and just make a whole animated movie. I don't know. I guess it works for Sonic. I guess it's kind of similar if you think Sonic X. And I feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity. That actor could have been Chris Thorndike. That would have been interesting. That would have been like a nod. And also, I've been like seeing some YouTube video. They need to implement more Sonic movies into the soundtracks. I'm getting annoyed by these 2000 music tracks for every movie. It's like, oh god, dang it. Okay, I get it. Some of the other movies, sure, but video game movies, you can hire musicians to remix it to fit the scene. Fans have done it better. A single fan has done it, and it sounds so good. And it's such a missed opportunity. It infuriates me. I'm pretty sure someone out there has downloaded the entire movie, A Sonic 3, on YouTube. And I'm kind of tempted to download it, cut some parts, and then stitch some parts the fans created into it. And I feel like that'll flow a lot better. We need another cut. We need a Snyder cut version of Sonic 3. The fans need to be behind the films to at least do the music. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. And back. I got my drink too. Ah, and I'll be right back as well. You have a good stream, Fazzy. See you soon, amigo. Alright, see you soon, Alpha. Safe trip wherever you're going, or whatever you're doing. Ah, shoot, I accidentally pressed it. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Oh, thank you, Innkeeper. You're really the most exciting part of my day. I mentioned something. Oh, yes. Robotnik Hallway Dance needed a freaking cover of Eggman. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. That would have been amazing. I do want to say this. I have never played any of the Sonic Adventure games. The other Sonic games I have played, the classic 1 to 3. I did Knuckles Chaotix. On top of that, I have done Sonic Unleash. Unfortunately, the Wii version. Sonic and the Black Knights. Never got to finish for how freaking annoying that boss was. And it's impossible. I can't do it. I hate that game. Sonic Colors. I've played. I think it's overrated. And I hate how much Sonic Unleashed was hated and Sonic Colors was loved. Especially now since it's kind of swapped, where people love Sonic Unleashed more than Sonic Colors, and they think that Sonic Colors is overrated. I thought it was overrated before it was cool. Just to let you know, I was ahead of the times. God dang it, open you. Open! So yeah, I would like to play Sonic Adventure. I know I think it's on sale. I had to check. But it does look fun and I really want to play it. Even if it's janky. Because I think it'll be hilarious. I wonder if Sonic Heroes is also on Steam. I have to check. You look like you're straight out of Hades. Ah, greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment in Keep? Last time I checked. Hmm. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Kalen. You can call me Kier or Lynn. I can care less. Nice to meet you, Kier. Lynn. Uh, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the things with the quest, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can look at my notice board. Oh wait, do you want one? You can look at my notice board. Man, I am. Uh, no, no quest for me. But I may have one for you. Oh, your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tragern, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program. Hello to you too. Fucking Carolyn told me about a werewolf who's roaming around Traegern. Potential threat. Huh. Chaotic Good, The Chariot, Beast Slayer. 36. A werewolf, that's news to me. What region is that in? Not here. I'm pretty sure it might be south. Winmore, Harvey? Wait, isn't that where it says she's from? It is. I don't know. I'm kind of invested in the world. But I kind of want to know where the heck is that? No. No. I could. Is it in the Northern Republic? Oh, it is. Wait, that close by? Cherrygarden is a very unique has a very unique charm with expansive fields of wheat to sway in the gentle breeze all around the town. The fields yield so much harvest that some of it is exported to the cities beyond, even up to the capital. Its pumpkins are quite popular too. In addition to various plants, there is also an abundance of farm animals around, like sheep, cows, and chickens. Amidst the idyllic serenity, the town looks optimistically into the future, knowing together they can overcome any and all problems that might come their way. And she's from here. Ah, wow. Alright then. Arave is located at the foothill before an imposing mountain range. Rhyolifts in architecture gives off rustic charms. The city is big enough to stretch all the way down to the bay, which is a big visual contrast to the hills and rocks further up to the southern mountains. The town's vibe is keeping with the rest of the land. Its markets are adorned with local crafts, taverns full of laughter, tales of adventures, and streets bustling with energy of those who call these lands their home. There are rumors that Erove might sit upon the area with unusual magical energies, leading to the belief that many creatures are naturally attracted to it, such as werewolves and fairies. Then what the hell is it doing all the way over there? Yeah, werewolves are news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Ereve. Werewolf has been previously in the southern town. A nomad. Do they have a goal in mind? Okay. I'm wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one. No, we don't mention that one. Oh, god dang it. Think so. I hate that you know this. I hate that it exists in this world. Oh my freaking god. Nah, it's just split into society into two camps, Team Werewolf and Team Vampire. Which one are you in, Keep? Oh, son of a mother trucker. I hate that they're kind of hitting to Twilight, and I don't want to choose either team. I have a vampire character from Vampire the Masquerade. Jace. He's a pretty cool one. I also know a vampire. Well, specifically a damn fear. He's a soggy sea rat. Werewolves. I think werewolves are cool. I don't think I have a well, I guess I have one lycanthrope character actually. Actually two. They use more homebrew. Shoot, what the hell do I even choose? Personal taste. Vampires are a bit more sophisticated. They have some of them, most of them, are quite nearly flamboyant in nature, or how I've encountered. Werewolves are a lot more dominant, overbearing, strong. Most iterations quite loyal. Vampires are cold, but werewolves are hot. I don't like being overheated, but I don't like freezing. Werewolves are a pain to take out in the rain because they have the wet dog smell. You can't take vampires out in the sun for a stroll because they're gonna die in the heat. Well, they're gonna die in exposed light. What the hell do I even choose? If I go by Twilight logic, I don't want to choose either. I don't want a sparkly vampire, and that guy was a freaking idiot. And I don't want that werewolf because I think that thing was stupid. And in that one movie, he freaked me the hell out. Because it was like, it was freaking weird. I don't like it. And I can't remember what came out of it. I don't know if it was 50 Shades of Grey that came out of Twilight, or if it was Twilight that came out of 50 Shades of Grey. Because both are bad. You know what? I'm just gonna flip a coin. I can't really decide here. Top heads, bottom tails. Okay, coin flip, and we got werewolves. Werewolf it is. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experience with other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. You know what? Yeah, that was fair enough. That was a stupid question. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Ah, I'm sorry. Oh, frick. I pissed her off. What is she? A Vulcan. Got it. Alright. Only downside, looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragan. Will feel bad slaying the fella. You know, hunchback hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Okay, never mind. Ever, I guess. Never fall behind your grooming schedules before you know it. The next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Van Helsing exist? You're the Van Helsing? Wait, they hunt vampires! Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, the Southern werewolf, yeah. Right, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon? Should it get into a dangerous situation, they'll have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Okay. Uh-huh. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard, either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Inkeep? Just Inkeep for now. Oh, come on! Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Inkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down mug instead. Alright. Wait, is that a lot of strength? No. There we go. Okay, so we take... Oh, we'll take one here. Uh, one here. And then the rest down there. How's this? A drink with zero water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. So, where we at from here? Hats back to west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. And what kind of business? The personal kind. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims our crops are being stolen by undead snails. In the Ashen Grove? I guess I can ask. What was his name? Fable. I'll ask Fable when they return. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that, yeah. It's hard, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's much use digging at the I don't think there's not much use digging at the past. Just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Hmm. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. Well, you started a conversation, and I'm ending it. All right. Wow. Adjusting the mic, and I feel like the audio sounds a bit better. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. I don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Strong, fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despised small talks in any way or form. Understandably, for her, it keeps her distance from werewolves when they like to be mistaken for one another. Speaking of rumors, you know how they turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste? Sure, I got a few minutes. Let me set yours up. Oh, so I need three. Sort of rumors I heard. I keep them written down. I keep them written down in the journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets of your quest page. Drag them over and we'll make the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing the adventurers. Once you're done, select a quill in yours and we'll have it written up. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Alright, good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. So, mostly we got a bunch of werewolves. A reticent Vulcan passed by the Wayfarer Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up the tree garden from Erove. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on the quest to save Trey Gurren from this werewolf mayhem? Huh. Ah, he's adorable. Act 1, The Wayfarer Inn. Part 2, I assume. Prelude to Bravery, 58th of the Wake Day. Oh, well, what do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says werewolf is terrorizing Traegon. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe the hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Um, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want to quest. Maybe someone of elven descent, around 110 years old. I think a ranger would be quite helpful. Ah, I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around the woods. I know, Fable. Just accept the goddamn quest. Oh my god. And and maybe I want the quest? Just maybe. No, 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 just not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern, the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. What the frick? And 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 I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. Oh god dang it. Just set the quest. I see. Or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight a werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because if the werewolf doesn't like me, what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot the tree instead? The tree would be mad at me. How the frick are we getting to this? But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. Yeah, that really did take quite a turn. All you had to do is just say yes or no. Do you want the quest? Yes? Okay, take it. No? Then just get a drink or get out. So maybe I should put the quest back. Alrighty then. Fable. Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe? I can't I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. I've felt that way when I was younger. Honestly, I don't like making decisions myself, but I do it nonetheless. Though how I react to it is completely different, and I kind of beat myself up for it. Because honestly, you got no one to blame but yourself. So, yeah. Bit of a depressing mindset, honestly. Like, like, like a slime, a frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones? You can't drink bones, you eat bones. You sell bones? Only the slimes. Ah, maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You have to pick them up from the forest floor. Why are you like this? I think I have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up a free bone. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. How about taking the quest? It seems that to me you want to take it, but you're trying to tell yourself out of it. Oh, but you're trying to tell yourself out of it instead. I keep switching up. Oh, well, I do want to go on the quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a great start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic fable. Oh, of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But maybe every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start thinking more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf, we don't know what's it's we don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the lights of the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Morgan incident. On my first encounter with a marathon, a marathon hydra. Oh, the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Jeez. I could possibly think of one reason why people don't want to spend time with you. But I kinda want to know what the Mary Morgan incident is. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about it? Oh, thank Iowa didn't get around. It was my first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventure party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. Hmm. The fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in Tragon recommended. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! Ah, so you have been adventuring before. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nurse. Why were you so nervous? New people? Seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. Hmm. How did it go wrong? They. I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before, but this time I did. Ah, shit, might have accidentally scared. What the frick? Oh! A werewolf on detours? Resident Evil can pass through them reporting a werewolf making a way to heaven. Yeah, apparently werewolves like playing fetch. Okay. Ah, shoot. This time I did, I couldn't see. There was blood rushing to my ears. I felt dizzy. For some reason, I led them along the path no one should ever take, past the riverbanks of Shivermire, home to Mary Morgan. You know of Mary Morgan, yes? The raffle spirit that's been known to drown men? Huh. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out and when dawn broke. Hmm. The fog ebbed away. I could look at them for the rest of the journey. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid farewell when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to step foot in the venturing world again? Mhm. To be fair, it could have been worse. Snack, snack. There's a wyvern chimera? Noted. Wyvern chimera, adventure, beware and hunted bird, Morgan, raffle spear, prone. Riverbank to Shivermere? No. Hmm. Holy smokes, am I blinking out in real time? They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Yeah, let's hear about this Hydra. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane of Avalon, I wanted to be polite and friendly, so I brought some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it was a fire breath, it, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the aromathine Hydra, and I had this whole week of mission. Why am I losing my train of thought? Holy smokes, I must be exhausted. Mentally exhausted. That or is like, or they're so meek to the point that it's causing me to pause. And how its screen scales match my hat. But it's still too intimidating. I forget all what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. I looked at my biscuits and then it looked at my biscuits and then at me and then it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the fair men's past. Some things are as sturdy as gilded ice. Some things are as changing as Leviathan's sea." All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest? Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of him again, lest I know I was not worthy of its will. Come on, can't you just, like, try and actually... I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it. Oh, wait, I already... Wow, I am starting to lose it. Wow. This elf is making me lose my train of thought and, like, spacing out because of this elf. Hey, Mook. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back and apologized and begged for it, for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. Oh my freaking god, what is up with you? If it needed an antidote, it would have died. Oh my god. We'd have are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They changed nothing. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, all these would. But what if I did this? What if I did that? I guess I'm in the same boat. But my goodness, Fable, please. Hoi hoi. How you been, Mook? What's going on? What's up? How's my favorite kitsune? I suppose you have a point. Yes, I do. Why does no one want to spend time with you? I I don't I don't want to be like too harsh on him, but I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this. Your attitude, for starters, I can assume that's probably one of it. She's got pretty nice nails, so why did I space out? Holy smokes, I completely spaced out. What the frick is wrong with me? Maybe I need to drink more water. I'm starting to see things. So what the frick am I saying? I am starting to lose it. Fable's making me lose my mind. Because I'm unlucky. Because you're you. I'm unlucky whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Okay. Imagine there's one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass except for me. I get caught and they rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it happened just once. Oh, it seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of the ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. This conversation was about if you wanted to accept the quest or not. Can you at least put it back on the board if you're not going to do it? But you're too harsh on yourself, Babel. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them for their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby all day long. When I plucked them, they released the spores and I started crying. And then you'll probably know your forest things, but I'm guessing not. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I had never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make tincture out of the hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears won't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I offered them to adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. Like, it seems like you're just afraid of being embarrassed. I've had a bunch of embarrassing moments. But please don't let it keep you down. Please don't let it just. Like, come on. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little bit happier. I don't think giving others flowers to make them a little bit happier is embarrassing. It would, uh, it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at them. More at, with me. More at me. You're not even trying. You're just like overly. Okay, I guess no, but not even that overly. I might say some things, but I got a limit. You seem overly negative. Like I don't know where to. Trying to think of something with you, but either way, you just have a very overly. It doesn't. I wouldn't say. Wait, is this like perfectionism that you're trying to achieve? I'm very confused. I don't know. I got nothing. Maybe they would have laughed with you if you chose not to run away, which you do a lot. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way they you think about yourself. That would be nice. That is nice. It's sometimes true. Innkeeper? Yes. Do you like spending time with me? From the few moments? I don't know if I should give a nice answer or an honest answer. Honest or nice answer? I'm gonna flip on it. Honest answer it is. Do you like spending time with me? Oh, Fable. No, not really. Oh. But it's my job to spend time with people and be patient with them. Even if I get tired of their complaining sometimes. See, it is! It's nothing but whining and complaining because you keep running away from people. I'm not even like that. So don't worry too much. I'll keep listening to your stories and I'll keep making your drinks. I'll also keep being patient with you. Like I am now, but you're kind of losing my patience. You won't even notice a difference. That's not very assuring. Just pretend I was. So let's keep these charades going, alright? Anyways, you seem to be very insecure, and I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? Oh god dang it, we just got over this. You know what? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but it just seems to just get small. Honestly, now that I think about it, it's kind of reminding me of someone. Okay, I have a certain limit when it comes to this kind of personality. I want to help, but if I do help, and every time it comes back, it's more complaining and whining, and there's nothing because I got a limit. I don't know if that's just seen as mean from me, but I've got a limit. There's only so much I can take. You're given the opportunity to follow your dreams, go on an adventure. It's literally, it's like it's been handed to you. You're waiting for someone else to give you the push, even though you really wanted to do this, but you start immediately complaining. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to help you? You want me to just hear you out? Because that's kind of what I've been doing the entire time. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. I would say probably yeah, you don't know what you're capable of and you're complaining a lot. You probably have so much potential. You had to find out then. Like, for example, don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that would change you by sitting around? Do you think that would change by sitting around? I guess not. Sometimes someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't? Then no one else comes around. Yes. What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? Please, someone else. Please, someone else come through. Please. Oh shoot, did my stream drop? What? Wait, how did my... What?